Hi everybody. Today we're going to start something new. We're going to start, instead of just translating, give me a class of extensive classes. I'm going to explain different inyonim, different matters. Today was a very special day, as every day, but the day is emphasized by today is the day we learn in the Torah reading. Every day of the week we learn the Torah reading for that's read on the Sabbath. And today, the portion that we read today is the portion of the giving of the Torah, the Ten Commandments, the Sefer Dibros. Now, the Sefer Dibros are said twice. They're said in Yisro, and they're also said in Beskanan. Now, the difference between the two is the first one is said from Hashem, that Hashem is explaining and giving the Ten Commandments all from above. And the second one, it says, like the whole book of Deuteronomy, is the Dvarim, is said through Moses. And Moshe Rabbeinu says God spoke through him. So the Rebbe says we see that since these are two general great standards and omens and the great standards of the Torah, the Ten Commandments, we have to learn something. It's a very special thing to learn how to serve God from these things, from the Ten Commandments. The fact that it's repeated must mean there's a lesson in each one of them in learning how to serve God. The Rebbe says the first of the Ten Commandments is like how our God implanted us with His holiness, with Himself. That God chose us as His special people, and God implanted His essence in us. We became godly people. And the second one, through Moses, through Moshe Rabbeinu, says even though it didn't go to a lower level, it went like through a pipe. It had to go through a pipe. It had to go through some level of change. He says that the power from Moshe Rabbeinu is that Moshe Rabbeinu gives us the power to bring this down into the world and change the world in a complete way. We see this is so we see this. We can see this very amazing thing. We see that many people, I know many wonderful Jews, and a lot of wonderful Jews. They're so much tied into Hashem, and they believe in God, and they do wonderful things. But I see the Jews who are Lubavitchers. They came from not religious backgrounds or some religious backgrounds. But the one who really get into listening to what the Rebbe says, they change the world. The Rebbe gives us the tools to go out to the whole world and to change the world, to go to a place where Jews haven't been or renewed Jews haven't been. There's so many stories. This is the power from the Rebbe, to take this godly soul and to bring it all the way down. So it's an amazing thing. So that's what we want to do, to make the world a better place. We have to follow what the Rebbe tells us to do, because he's the leader of the generation. He's the Moses of our generation. The Moshe Rabbeinu is the Moshe Rabbeinu generation. So I was telling this to a friend of mine. This is something that that I've been thinking of this week, and especially today. So I was telling to a friend of mine, the one who translates Dvar Malchus, which is the book that I give all the classes on, and he was telling me he was teaching a young boy. And he was teaching the young boy Tanya and Dvar Malchus, and the boy was asking him, I guess he wanted to explain to the boy what the difference is. He says, Tanya gives you the general things what to do. But he says, Dvar Malchus tells you exactly how to do it. And this interesting is exactly what I'm saying with teaching. So, Baruch Hashem, we should realize how lucky we are to have a Rebbe, and how it's explained in every different language, and that we can mamish really take this wonderful thing that God gave us, His divine soul that's one with us, and we can make the place a holy place for Hashem, and make the place a dir b'tachtonim. And we've done all the work. We should right away see it. We should be in the third base of Mikdash to see the wonderful things that we did and how we've changed the world. Sei gesund, everybody. Yechi Adonenu, Magreinu V'beinu Melech Mashiach Li'olam V'ed.